A plan is an important and helpful tool when it comes to enabling healthy and sustainable change. But did you know that it could also slow down your organizational change efforts and prevent those new activities and behaviors from sticking? One key to avoiding this: flexibility. And flexibility is the fourth attribute that executive leaders need to demonstrate to create a change-ready organization, and the one we'll talk about in today's video. Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn Marie Turner, President of Turner Change Management and creator of the Readiness Mindset. If you missed our first 3 videos in this 8-part series, you can catch up with them through the links in the show notes below. When I first introduced the idea of flexibility and flexible planning to leaders, they get a little nervous. I don't think that's surprising. They express concern because they have deadlines to meet, or they fear their employees are going to resist, or that they're going to look ineffective or indecisive. But practicing flexibility doesn't mean any of those things. It doesn't mean not setting or meeting deadlines. It doesn't mean not making decisions. It doesn't mean not moving forward with the changes that you need to make. When you are flexible in your planning, your interactions, and your approach to change, you are responsive. You can align your actions with the level of readiness of your employees. And because you're flexible, you can see more options, more opportunities to engage your employees and help them move forward to adopt that new environment. As a result, you prevent your change from stalling out or implementing a plan and then not having those new activities and behaviors stick in your long-term operation. Flexible planning also helps deal with the uncertainty that comes with every change. One of the biggest challenges when enabling change, whether it's our personal change, professional, or your organizational change, is helping people, your employees, your team, ourselves, navigate the uncertainty and ambiguity that comes with change. Because regardless of how well we've planned the change initiative, there's always a level of uncertainty and ambiguity for the leaders, for the employees, for anyone who will have to do some heavy lifting in order to achieve that new outcome. Now, there are several things we can do to reduce that uncertainty, and a plan is one way that you can help reduce uncertainty and stress of change, because it provides some structure and it gives people a sense of direction. But the plan, it needs to be the right kind of plan. I've talked in a previous video about the difference between a project plan and a change management plan. So the plan, the right type of plan, and the activation of that plan are all equally as important. I'll put the link for the difference between project management and change management in the description box below. Equally important, but often overlooked, is also the flexibility with the planning process, ensuring and adjusting for the active involvement of the people who will need to do the heavy lifting to achieve that outcome. I mentioned in the introduction that a plan is necessary, but that it can also slow down your organizational change efforts and prevent those new activities and behaviors from sticking. That's because it's easy to become too focused on just implementing the plan, completing the tasks and deliverables on time. When that happens, you can overlook the subtle and sometimes not so subtle signs that the process is not moving forward despite completing all the tasks and deliverables in your plan. Change is not a linear process. We like to think it is, but for all of us as human beings, Change is more like a dance than a march. Practicing flexibility with a readiness mindset will help you avoid the trap of implementing your plan only to find no real change has occurred. The new activities and behaviors aren't sticking. It's a bit like the old saying, the surgery was a success, but the patient died. It's one reason many long-term employees often say, done that, been there, and it didn't work. With a flexible plan, grounded in readiness, and with the active involvement of the people affected, you have enough structure to guide the process, but also the room to adjust and respond with the level of readiness of the people adopting those new activities and behaviors. In essence, you become the ideal dance partner as you and your team navigate that change process. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, hit that like button. And if you want to be notified when the next video in this series comes out, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be talking about attribute number 5, empathy. That's it for now. I'll see you soon.